ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, as this is the first, and I mean the first episode of Madden 18 on my channel. We're going to go ahead and hop into a MUT draft game here today. I got two games for you guys as we're going to go ahead and hop into these games. I'm going to go ahead and commentate over the people that I drafted and over the gameplay. Now, like I said, we have two games here, and let's get ready. So as you saw, I picked Kyle Shanahan, and then here in the very first round, I'm just showing you the stats of every player pretty much. So you can go ahead and pause it if you need to, but I do believe that I went ahead and I picked Everson Griffin, which I did pick Everson Griffin in this draft. And then we go ahead and we're going to end up picking up Rick Wagner here in this round. Go ahead and beef up the line a little bit. And then now I was looking at Pat DeMarco, and I wanted to pick him, but it was like, it's kind of pointless as a fullback. So I went ahead and picked up a center. So now we have Demaryius Thomas, Joe Hayden, and Sean Smith. Three very good players. Me, I like my corners. I like to beef up that defense and go ahead and get some playmakers on the team. So it's really between Joe Hayden and Sean Smith, but I ended up going ahead and picking Sean Smith. Now we have Akam Hicks and Jabal Sheard. Now I'm not really too big on the defensive line, so I went ahead and picked up Jabal Sheard. Now we had a choice to make, Dez Bryant or Doug Baldwin. That's who I really had it between. Those two right there, Dez Bryant or Doug Baldwin. Very hard choice for me to make, but I went ahead and I ended up picking Doug Baldwin. Hopefully he can go ahead and make some plays for us. Now we get three corners in this round. I would say this is a no-brainer, but it's really not. Very difficult, but also kind of a no-brainer at the same time. All three corners are very good, but in my opinion, Darius Slay is the better corner, so we picked him up. Then in this round, as you see, we have Barry Church, Morgan Burnett, and Orlando Scandrick. In this round, I went ahead and picked up Morgan Burnett. Now, here in this round, we're going to just go ahead and get a lineman, beef up the line a little bit, so we can try and hopefully run the ball and do really well while doing that. Now, this round, I wanted to get Trent Williams so bad. I really did, because it's a good card. But although I said I didn't really like beefing up the defensive line that much, I do need help. So Joey Bosa, welcome to the team. And now looking and seeing that I have every position up here besides one, I may as well go ahead and just draft Kyle Williams. It only makes sense just to go ahead and finish the offensive line in there. And then in this round right here, we get D-Jax. That is a no-brainer in itself. You already know who we're going to go ahead and draft. Just showing you the stats of everybody. Go ahead and draft D-Jax, and this was a no-brainer as well. Le'Veon Bell, you know we're getting him. And now we have Eric Berry, Jason Verrett, and then we have Cameron Jordan. Now, I wasn't going to draft Jordan or Verrett because I already had both of those positions. I do have a strong safety, but I can go ahead and move either Burnett or Berry over to free safety. We don't have a tight end, so Antonio Gates, welcome to the team. And we're almost at the end of this draft, 16 of 20 rounds, and might as well go ahead and just draft another corner just to go ahead and get some help. Now, yes, we have every single position here in this round, but I went ahead and I decided, why not go ahead and just possibly just draft Delaney Walker, go ahead and get another tight end just in case, you never know. In this round, I was looking and I wanted to get Jadeveon Clowney, but I decided against it. I decided what I really needed was a user for that middle linebacker position. So I ended up getting Jordan Hicks in this round, and hopefully he can make a lot of plays for us. Now this one was a no-brainer as well. Kirk Cousins, Tannehill, and not Ponder. Kirk Cousins, Tannehill, and Bradford. Got to go with Cousins. And then in the legend round, Marshall Faulk, I would like to play with him, but I didn't because I already have Le'Veon Bell. Steve Atwater, I'd like to get him, but I didn't. So I ended up picking up Rod Woodson. So now we have a strong corner core. 86 overall defense. So this right here is the offense that we will be working with, guys. And I think we're going to be doing pretty well on offense, I'd have to say. but the defense is the focal point of this team. The defense is what makes this team. Without this defense, we really can't do too much. 86 overall defense, 77 overall offense. So let's go out here and let's go ahead and get some dubs.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question.
Alright guys, so as you can see, we are starting this game off with the ball first. Now what I always like to do is try to go ahead and establish the running game. If I can go ahead and do that, I feel like I will go ahead and always have a pretty good game. Now there we go ahead and we pick up 5 yards on the first rush of the day. First rush of the day, first play of the day, and we go ahead and get 5 yards to go ahead and just jumpstart us into this offense pretty much. Second play of the drive is 2nd and 5. Do a little play action here, and we're going deep to D-Jax. And what a catch that was by Deshaun Jackson there, as he made a tremendous play. A few plays later, we've already drove down the field. We're on their 27-yard line, and we can honestly get into the end zone from right here. As you see, we have Doug Baldwin going into a post route as he is wide open, and he gets the touchdown for us with his first catch of the day. Let's go. We're starting off this game strong.
And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good.
So just to kind of give you guys an idea, this drive started on their 25-yard line, and they're on our 14-yard line. So they've been moving the ball on us like pretty well. And we have to do better as we get an interception. Can we take it to the house? Can we take it to the house? The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Oh, high stepping. Touchdown! I told you that user would come in handy. As we get ourselves another touchdown. This time it's a defensive touchdown, and we run that score up. But wait, guys, the game got paused. The game got paused. You know what this means. You know what this means. Your peer has conceded the game. Now you know, you guys, I already said that there's 2 games in this video. So stick around, because game 2 is coming up right now. Don't change the video. Game 2 is coming up right now. We made one guy quit. I'm determined to do it again.
Everybody, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here in the booth. And Chuck, you take a look at this matchup. I don't know if it's going to be one in the trenches from the quarterbacks out, whatever. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, without a doubt.
Guys, so this is game number 2 of the video. As I already said, I'm looking to go ahead and see if I can make this guy quit as well. So I like to establish the run game, but I decided we're going to go ahead and pass it, as we actually ran the ball 2 times in a row. It didn't work. We were 3rd and 8, so we needed to go ahead and bail ourselves out of the little hole that we made. So we converted on 3rd and 8. It is now 1st and 10. And let's go ahead and try and pick up yet another first down to move closer to getting the first touchdown of the game. Now, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I had a lot of trouble running the ball against this guy. Like, you see this play right here? That was the whole entire game. I had so much trouble when it came to running the ball against this guy. It was probably the hardest game I've had when it comes to running against someone. And now, as you see, I'm going to go ahead and just scramble with Kirk Cousins for a few yards. Just pick up a little bit. to try and go ahead and keep this drive going. Once again, it's 3rd and 8, same predicament as the last one that we just recently had. Now, with it being 3rd and 8, we're going to go ahead and try and pick up the first down, as I was being rushed and I hurried a pass to D-Jax, which could have been picked. Now, this guy, as soon as he stepped onto the field, he was blazing. Like, when I say he was blazing, guys, like he was putting his foot on the pedal and he wasn't taking it off. As you can see, his very first play was a long, well, not a long, but it was a very good rush. And then he had deep passes. He had everything going his way. Literally, he had his foot on the gas pedal and he was not taking it off. Every play he did was working perfectly. Like, it was like I just couldn't stop it. It was crazy. I was like, all right, look, we need to at least get one play and we can stop this guy. We can go ahead and we can change this. We can change this play up. We can change this game up. And it all had started with this. That one hit turned the tides of the game and we got the ball back. It's 3rd and 7, guys, and yeah, we've been kind of struggling here down at this part of the football field, but we got to go ahead and get a big play as Doug Baldwin comes up with a huge catch to get us a big first down that gets us way closer to getting at least a field goal. Now, as I said, guys, he's been killing me every time I rush the ball. So every time I saw I was going to rush it and he brought a blitz, I changed it. And as you see, it worked. I changed it and I got a touchdown. As you can tell, he did nothing with the ball at all. But it is 3rd and 1 and I'm looking to go ahead and get yet another touchdown. He blitzes everyone almost. And D-Jax is wide open for yet another touchdown, as we get 2 touchdowns here in the first half of this game. Now, with this being said, sooner or later, this guy just may quit. I might reach my goal of making this guy quit. Alright, guys, so he ended up scoring, but he didn't make the extra point. But we're back on offensive. Doug Baldwin again. Another huge play and yet another touchdown. Or not. Doug Baldwin ends up getting shoelace tackled at the 4-yard line. But at least he made another big play this game.
A few moments later.
Guys, he hasn't really been doing anything on this drive. And it's 3rd and 10 and we are getting close to possibly closing him out. One more user at pick as Kyle Williams, I believe that's what his name is. I don't remember some of these people's names. But our defensive tackle goes ahead and makes a huge tackle. Now, this is where he messed up. He decided to go ahead and do a fake punt. A fake punt, and I capitalized on it, as you guys are going to see right here. I just swatted the ball down. I didn't even pick it off. And he just had enough. And he said, you know what? I'm out. As we get the "your peer has conceded the game" notification. Alright, guys, so that is the video. If you did enjoy watching me whoop some tail today on some MUT drafts, go ahead and leave a like. And if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And do not forget, I know it's cliche, but join the notification squad. Go ahead and hit that notification button. And also, I have a little sneak peek at the end of this video for you guys. It is considering to my MUT team, my Madden Ultimate team. You guys are going to be able to go ahead and see my Madden Ultimate team, because I'm going to actually possibly be making some videos on it. And hopefully, we can go ahead and get that rolling as well. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying my videos. It means a lot, and I will see you in the next one.